We are going to get started. We're going to get started. We're going to kind of jump right into the Nutcracker because at the end of music today, I have kind of a surprise for you guys that I want to talk about. It's kind of a project, if you will, but it's kind of a cool surprise. I think you guys are going to like it. So, here we go. I'm singing hello. Please sing hello back. Make sure you're using your hands. All right, here we go. Hello, boys and girls. Excuse me. Ah, they already know the surprise. Did did some of your teachers tell you already? Yeah, okay. Well, we're going to talk about it here anyway, okay? So we're going to get going with the Nutcracker. Last time we were in music, we started listening to the story of the Nutcracker. I want to finish that, and then we are going to jump into the adventure itself. All right, so away we go. Well, I did, yes, Stephen, I did post it, so. Alrighty then. Share my screen with all of you lovelies. Bada bing, bada boom. Then I'm going to go up here. I'm going to go over here. Just a few things real quick. Remember that we said that a ballet is a story being told through dance with no talking and no singing, and that our composer of the Nutcracker is none other than Peter Tchaikovsky. He's the person that wrote all of the music, and we also talked last time about how going to the theater or going to the ballet to see this performance is kind of the equivalent or kind of similar to what we would do now to go see a movie. So their ballet was based off of the book, The Nutcracker and the Mouse King. And it's kind of like when they went to the theater to watch this ballet, it's kind of like that was their version of a movie. And so the ballet wasn't exactly the same as the book, but it was pretty similar. All right, so we are going to continue on today by picking up, I believe they were talking a little bit about the different types of dances where we left off. So I'm going to try to pick up there, and away we go. Here we go. We'll start right there.
Clara and the prince were seated on a huge plush rug on the floor, and then the dancing began. Dancers from Spain spun into the room. Leaping and twirling as they brought the guests mugs filled with hot cocoa made from rich Spanish chocolate. Arabian women in veils danced like rising steam as they offered Clara and the prince hot Arabian coffee. Chinese dancers delivered Mandarin tea. Then, Russian men in fur hats and loud boots sprang into the room to deliver candy canes. Sweet shepherdesses with blonde braids and rosy cheeks brought their gift of the almond sugar known as marzipan. Then a ruckus. A giant gingerbread woman called Mother Ginger danced in. 8 little ginger children came tumbling out from under the frosting ruffles of her gingerbread skirt and danced the silliest, sweetest dance. Then, the dreamy sound of a harp announced the entrance of an entire garland of flowers. Who danced in beautiful, mesmerizing patterns as a single dewdrop floated above them. Clara thought it was the most wonderful waltz she'd ever heard. Then the harp continued and an achingly beautiful, wordless song began to play. The Sugar Plum Fairy came back with her own prince to dance them farewell. At first, it was just the two of them. Then an entire court came together to bid Clara and the Nutcracker Prince farewell. They helped their guests back into the sleigh and tucked warm blankets around them. Clara looked at the prince, sad that this marvelous adventure was over too soon. "I wish it would never end," she said to him. "All of this. I wish it could go on forever." Clara's Nutcracker Prince looked at her fondly and touched her cheek softly. "It will go on forever," he said, "for those who have an eye to see it." Clara wanted to stay awake for the journey back through the snow forest, but she just couldn't keep her eyes open. She drifted into a warm, sweet dream. The next morning, Clara awoke. It was daylight, meaning it was now Christmas morning. She found herself still under the Christmas tree, where she had fallen asleep the night before. She was surprised to find that her toy Nutcracker was still in her arms. Had the whole thing been just a dream? Or had the magic of Christmas come to life? And had she seen it with her own eyes? The end. Thanks for listening to Classical Kids Storytime from American Public Media.
All right. So now you know the story. And we're going to go back to our Nutcracker presentation. All right. So we know the story. We have all the background information. But now, well, looks like we're starting out doing something. Mrs. Porter has been made into a Bitmoji character. And I look pretty bundled up, I think. All right. So I wonder what's going to happen. Ooh, Russia. Remember, that's where Peter Tchaikovsky's from. Russia would be so cold to visit in the winter. Brrr! I'm so glad we learned some background about the Nutcracker. But boys and girls, look at who's in the bottom corner. Uh-oh. Thinking about that Mouse King, he doesn't seem so tough. But he's getting a little bit closer. I wonder if the Mrs. Porter Bitmoji even notices. In fact, I bet he couldn't hurt a fly. Uh-oh. Oh no! It's the Mouse King. Did I ever mention how much I love your moustache? No? Well, would you like some cheese? Mice like cheese, right? Oh, shnikes! This isn't good. Help! Uh-oh, I wonder what's going to happen. Help! The Mouse King has imprisoned me in this jiggly jello! Hurry and go listen to the overture and then the march from the Nutcracker so that I can escape! What kind of mouse puts a teacher in jello? I don't know, but I'm going to need your help. So right now, boys and girls, I need everyone to grab their rhythm sticks and go to ready position because we are going to be moving and grooving. But the first thing we got to do is we're going to be playing to the overture. So go ahead and grab your rhythm sticks. And once you have them, go to ready position. If you do not have your rhythm sticks today, just hold your hands like you do in ready position, and you can use your hands to clap the rhythms. I will give you a second to go get them because I can see that people need to go grab their stuff. Do 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 All right, everybody. I do see that I'm getting some questions about different things. I will answer all those towards the end, okay? So for right now, we are going to move on to our Nutcracker Ballet Overture, which means the overture is like the very beginning song. This is a song that's kind of played at the very beginning to make sure everyone's settled in their seats, people are ready to be polite and courteous, and they're prepared to watch the performance. It's kind of like music to let everybody know that the performance is going to be starting. All right. So your job, there's going to be two different parts, and this goes super fast, guys. All right. There's going to be a part where we're just keeping a steady beat. There's going to be a part where there's tas and TTs. T T T T T T ta ta, or ta ta T T T T ta T T T T ta 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 T T T T ta ta T T T T ta. It goes so fast, okay? Your job, you got to watch it and make sure that you are staying on the beat. Here we go. Excuse me. The overture. T T T T ta 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 T T T T. You know what? Stop for a second. I messed that up. There was ads and stuff I was trying to get rid of. I want to be able to do it with you. T T T T T ta 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 T T T T ta 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 T T T T ta 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 T T T ta. Keep the steady beat. Keep the steady beat. Keep the steady beat. The steady beat. Keep the steady beat. Ta ta ti 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 ta 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 ti ta ti ti ta ta. Keep that beat, friends. Nice beat, everybody. get ready to spin. Ta ta ti 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 ta 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 ti 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 ta 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 ti 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 ta 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 ti 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 ta ti 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 ta. And stop. Great job, everybody. All right, boys and girls. Thank you guys so much for that. That was awesome. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We will definitely be going back to that on Monday when we have music and continuing our adventure. But we do have just a few minutes left, and I want to show you, if you haven't heard already, what we are planning on doing with our sing-along. So I did see that some of you were putting in my chat, talking to me, saying that you you understand what's going on with the sing-along project that we are going to be putting on. But if you don't know, Star is going to be creating a virtual sing-along with lyrics, with a lyric video, and your job is going to be to create a poster and hold it up and take a picture of yourself holding it, so something like this, and you're going to be assigned a phrase, and that phrase is going to go on your paper, and you're going to hold it and have mom or dad or someone take a picture, and you're going to send that picture to me, either through Class Dojo or through my email. And you are going to have that sent to me by next Wednesday, okay? All of the phrases that you have to do or that you're going to be assigned, I gave to your teacher, but I also have on the music classroom, the music Google Classroom, so I do want to show that to you really quick. All right. If you are the person that's putting K in the chat, please stop that. Thank you very much. So when you are going to your Google Classroom, I want you to notice that I do have it. It is the very first thing in your stream that you will see. I also have it pinned to the very top of your classwork page, but it's the exact same information. So it's going to tell you exactly what you need to do. You're going to open up the flyer, all right, this very first thing, and it gives you all of the information that you need about what your paper needs to look like and what kind, what I'm looking for on it, how you need to take the picture, where do you send it. It is due to me by next Wednesday, okay? Again, make a paper poster with your assigned phrase. What is your assigned phrase? You're going to click on your teacher's name, find your name, and the text that is right next to your name is going to be what you use to write on your paper. Now, everyone's going to have something different because I'm going to be putting these all together to make the lyrics to our Christmas songs. Okay, so it is supposed to be that everybody has different stuff and that some of it sounds like nothing and some of it sounds like something and some of it sounds weird and some of it doesn't. All of it is going to come together like pieces of a puzzle, and all of our puzzle pieces are going to create this amazing music video. Now, you guys will not have to sing. Your job is to create these posters or these papers that have very, very clearly written words on them and very bold so you can see them very easily in your picture. And then again, you can decorate your poster too if you would like to. And then you're going to submit that so that I can put it all together to create that music video. So you're going to go ahead, you're going to find your assigned phrase, what I'd like you to write in your given classroom. You're going to take that picture of you holding your poster at the very end. You're going to send it to me at mporter@oregoncs.org or through ClassDojo. All right, that's step number 4. And number 5 is to watch as our posters all come together to create a Star Elementary School sing-along. So again, all of the 4th grade teachers have access to these. I have access to these. I'm going to be sending it to Mrs. Soltesz. So everybody has these. If you have questions, please, please, please let me know. And I am going to take a quick look in the chat to see if I answered most, if not all of your questions. Let's see. All right. Are we going to be singing in it? You will not be singing in it, but after we're done, my hope is that you guys can sing this at home and be able to watch the video and put it all together. So it does look like a lot of you guys talked about it, which is awesome. I have someone asking me if you have to actually have your face in it. So like if you're somebody who maybe mom and dad don't want you on the internet or something like that, yes, you can just make it so like maybe your hands are holding it like this, so that your face isn't shown. I'd love to have as many people actually showing their face as possible, but if you can't and you just want to have it so that you're just showing this part, that's okay with me, okay? But I would like to see as many faces as I can. Are the other grades going to be included in it? Yes, the entire school is going to be doing it. I will tell you that 4th grade has probably the hardest song. Okay, so every grade has their own song that they're doing. 4th grade has, I shouldn't say hardest, you have the longest song. So it is super important that 4th grade is going to work really hard to get all these parts done because you guys have the most responsibility in getting them all in because the song is so long. Yes, you can leave if you don't have questions. Oh, no, freeze. I do need to say goodbye. I need to say goodbye real quick. Goodbye, boys and girls. All right. If you don't have questions, you can go. If you still have questions for me, throw them in the chat, and I will try to answer them as they come.